Hello, I'm Joan Harris. I am an aging life care professional, and my company, Symphony Care Management, is located in Greater Boston and Cape Cod. And I have the pleasure today of interviewing our new associate, Kristine Callahan, who is a certified coach and a dementia practitioner and many other things as well. She has joined Symphony Care Management, and we're excited to talk with Kristine today to talk about her role as care manager and wellness specialist and what that is going to bring our practice. So, welcome, Kristine.
Thank you so much, Joan. Sincerely a pleasure. So exciting.
So, I thought it would be great to kind of hear a little bit from you what your background and experience is and how that has all kind of led you to where you are today.
Okay, well, it's been a journey. It started when I was in high school, actually, caregiving for a family member, and it just kind of kept progressing from there, caregiving the next family member. That has been what has shaped the future of my career. So everything stems from those experiences. And I ended up getting my first healthcare role while caregiving for a family member. I ended up taking a position in the nursing home she resided in. So, as much as I had a completely different path that I thought I had carved out for myself, um, the journey with these loved ones with dementia really shifted the entire focus. And I have been working in a number of different environments that serve seniors in healthcare, everything from skilled nursing facilities, home care, assisted living, with a dementia focus mostly, and care management, as well as building my coaching practice and energy healing work alongside my structured work in the industry in various settings. So, from the homes to corporate settings, everything in between, it's been a lifelong journey here of education, but advocacy number one.
Wonderful. So, tell me a little bit about your complementary therapeutic training and how that has now intersected with your um, care of older adults.
Sure, sure. My very first journey into wellness was really with my brother back in the early 90s. We had a small practice that we had a shared passion for educating people on a variety of alternative healing modalities, as well as nutritional supplementation to manage symptoms without medications. And so over the years, I was studying to be a doctor of naturopathy when, again, my caregiver journey derailed some of that and everything shifted. So I've been studying deeply all the different types of alternative healing modalities, Eastern medicine, and how it weaves in with Western medicine as a complement, integrating everything. So I've become a Reiki master teacher. So I'm certified to be able to train and attune other people to all the degrees of Reiki, which is an energy healing modality. As well as a trauma informed certified professional coach with a focus on wellness to really empower people to live their best lives, to have greater joy, and just explore alternative measures to increase the quality of their life. So I've taken a lot of time in my life to create different modules of how to help people, no matter what their functioning status is.
Wonderful. So, I will add for those who haven't read my blogs on my Japan journey with my association that when I went to Okinawa last May to the Blue Zone and stayed in Ogimi Village with the villagers that are being studied for not just living very long lives, but living really healthy, well, robust lives to very older ages, over 100 years old. I came back from that journey really understanding that we needed to do more to bring joy and purpose and meaning back into our clients' lives. Often care managers are meeting people when they're really struggling and they have a lot of challenges. many with neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and related dementias, but every type of aging challenge. And I am so excited to have Kristine bring that philosophy and skill set to our clients, their caregivers, and really anyone who is outside our practice who really wants to understand better how they can feel better, reduce pain, enjoy their lives more. And I am learning a great deal from Kristine, but from this journey that I had, there was a real shift. And this is really the heart of what we want to offer anyone who wants to work with us. So I would love you to describe a little bit the Symphony whole life wellness program that we have developed so people can understand a little bit more about uh, what we can help them with your guidance.
Sure, of course, my favorite new topic. So it starts with an assessment, much like any care management relationship does. It's really to build a rapport with the person, have a comfortable conversation, and explore their goals, explore what's working in their life, what's not working, what they want to improve upon, their comfort, their joys, their passions, things that they maybe want to do in a modified way that they can't perform the same way, hobbies and interests that they've had in the past. And for those caregivers of those clients as well, this expands to them to help manage stress and, the changes in their lifestyle that have occurred, to give them some focus on self-care and nourishment in many different ways. So the assessment process would then be followed by creating goals together and, kind of piecemealing things so that it's not overwhelming, because people taking on too many challenges won't be as successful as small incremental steps to the goals, achievable goals, and checking in, supporting them throughout the process, making sure that they have the right resources to tap into to make them reach those goals successfully, and really, coaching and helping support them along the way, even through the end of life planning stages to ensure that their wishes are carried through and that they have the most comfort during those stages as well for the caregiver and for the person at the end of life.
Wonderful. So, what I'm hearing and what I'm excited to offer with your services is that we can really help people at all stages of the continuum of their aging journey, whether that is they're in their 60s and they have a new diagnosis, or they're caring for a loved one, all the way through to the end of life journey as well, and which is tricky because it's a hard thing for people to talk about. They don't want to think about it. It's a hard thing for families. End of life isn't something that people really want to plan for. And so the additional training you have as an end of life specialist will really help our clients and their families to do that deeper dive and feel really confident that they have a good plan in place, because many people, they worry about this, but they don't
Yes.
feel they can talk about it. Can you share with us a little bit about how you could help with that?
I'd love to. I really feel like we joke about our superpowers, and one of the ones that people point out to me is that I bring calm to their anxiety or to whatever crisis that they might be in. I help clarify things, and with those types of discussions and comfort measures, it really does take the fear out of the unknown. And while everyone's journey is different, and some clients can be verbal about their anxiety or their fears, others, it's really in their eyes and they can't verbalize it or self advocate any longer. So we have to work with the caregivers and assume that all of the things that might have been discussed years before would be carried through for them at this stage now. So it's really about compassion and listening and supporting, and sometimes less is more, less discussion and more comfort measures, just to ensure that people do get out of pain, they sleep better and have less fear around the anxiety, the unknown.
Mm, wonderful. So Kristine will be available to really do full service care management and as our wellness specialist on Cape Cod. But she will be bringing her wellness specialty to Greater Boston to all our clients and their caregivers, as well as people outside of our practice who really want to have this type of specialty consultation with her. And again, Kristine, we're so fortunate and glad to have you as part of our team with our nurse care manager, our dementia specialist, and myself as a 41-year veteran as a social worker. We work very closely together as a team to benefit our clients. There will be a lot of good information coming in our newsletters about Kristine and the services that we can provide through our wellness, our WholeLife wellness specialty program. And there also is a sign up on our website for a consultation with Kristine as well. So we will look forward to touching base a little bit down the road after you've been working with many of our clients in our practice. And thank you so much.
Thank you. It's an honor.